Last year, Americans paid a staggering $130 billion in credit card interest. Yes, $130 billion. Imagine what you could do with just a fraction of that money back in your pocket. Build savings, crush debt, or simply live stress-free. For too long, we've simply accepted the interest rates slapped on our credit cards, loans, and even mortgages, feeling powerless. It's a heavy burden, adding stress and making financial progress seem impossible. But here's the truth. You have more power than you think. In just a few minutes, you could potentially save hundreds, even thousands of dollars by negotiating a lower interest rate. It sounds too good to be true, but it's a financial superpower many of us simply don't know we possess. Today, we're going to bust some common myths about negotiating interest rates. We'll reveal the simple truth, and by the end of this video, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to take control of your debt and put more money back into your life. Myth number 1, you can't negotiate interest rates. They're set in stone. This is perhaps the biggest and most damaging myth. The idea that your bank or lender has a take-it-or-leave-it policy on interest rates is just plain wrong. Banks are businesses. They want to keep your business, especially if you've been a reliable customer. There's fierce competition, and they know you could easily take your business elsewhere. Microhook. Here's what most people miss about banks. Lenders often have retention departments whose job is to keep you happy. They have the flexibility to adjust rates for valued customers. They'd rather earn a little less interest from you than lose all your future business. I had a friend, Sarah, carrying a few $1,000s on a credit card after unexpected car repairs. Her rate was a punishing 22.9%. She felt stuck, throwing money away on interest. Hesitant and thinking it was hopeless, she watched a video like this and decided to call. She spent just 12 minutes on the phone, explained her situation, mentioned her consistent payment history, and politely asked for options to lower her rate. Her bank dropped it to 16.9% on the spot. That small change saved her over $300 in interest in just 1 year, allowing her to pay off the principal much faster. That wasn't money she had to earn. It was money she saved with one simple phone call. Myth number 2. You need perfect credit to negotiate a lower rate. While excellent credit strengthens your position, it is not a prerequisite. Many assume if their credit score isn't perfect, they have no shot. This is simply false. Lenders look at a few key things: your payment history, your loyalty, and your relationship with them. This next part surprised me about what lenders actually care about. Even if your credit score isn't stellar, consistently making payments on time with their institution is a huge plus. It shows you're a responsible borrower. A small rate reduction makes a massive difference, especially with a higher balance. The average credit card interest rate today hovers around 21%. Getting that down to 18% or even 15% is significant. Say a $5,000 in credit card debt at 21% APR. With minimum payments, you'll pay thousands in interest. But if you negotiate that rate down by just 3 percentage points to 18% and continue the same payments, you could save hundreds of dollars a year. Those savings accelerate your principal payoff, freeing you from debt sooner. It's about showing consistency and being proactive. What they care about most is getting paid back. If they see you're struggling but willing to communicate and committed to paying off your debt, they're often more willing to work with you. Myth number 3, it's too difficult, takes too much time, or you have to be aggressive. This myth is pure procrastination. The truth? Negotiating your interest rate is often a single phone call, taking about 10 to 15 minutes. You don't need to be a finance expert or aggressive. Politeness and a clear explanation often yield better results. And this simple script is your secret weapon. You're not asking for a handout, you're asking for a reevaluation of your terms as a valued customer. Here's a simple script you can adapt. Hi, my name is your name, and I'm calling about my credit card loan account number. I've been a loyal customer for years, always making my payments on time. I'm looking for ways to better manage my finances and noticed my current interest rate is current APR. Are there any programs or options available to lower my interest rate? Simple, direct, and polite. Be prepared to share your reason. Maybe you've seen competitor offers, are consolidating debt, or experienced a financial change. They might ask about your credit score, income, or other debt. Be honest and prepared. What if they say no? Don't give up. Ask if there are other options, or politely request to speak with a supervisor or someone in the retention department. A different representative might have more authority. No today isn't a no forever. You can always try again in a few months. The key is to try. The worst they can say is no, leaving you no worse off. The best case, you save hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars. So what's the truth? Your financial destiny is far more in your hands than you've been led to believe. The power to negotiate lower interest rates is a real tool in your financial toolkit. It's about being proactive, understanding your value as a customer, and simply asking. Every percentage point you shave off puts more money back into your pocket, speeds up your debt payoff, and reduces financial stress. It's like giving yourself a raise without extra work. Your actionable takeaway. Here's your simple, actionable plan to negotiate lower interest rates, starting today. 1. Gather your information. Before you call, have your account numbers, current interest rates, and your recent payment history ready. Knowing how long you've been a customer and that you've paid on time is powerful. 2. Make the call. Pick up the phone. Call your credit card companies, the bank holding your personal loan, or even your auto loan lender. 3. Use the script or similar language. Be polite, clear, and confident. State your loyalty and your desire to manage your finances better. Then ask about options for a lower rate. 4. Be patient and persistent. If the first representative can't help, ask to speak with a supervisor or someone in the retention department. 5. Be prepared for alternatives. They might offer something other than a direct rate reduction, like a temporary lower rate, a balance transfer option, or even waive an annual fee. Evaluate if these are beneficial to your situation. If you have high credit card debt and can't negotiate your rate down, looking into a balance transfer card with a 0% introductory APR could be a great temporary solution. Just make sure you can pay it off before the promotional period ends. Now, before you go calling everyone on your contact list, remember this. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor before making significant financial decisions. Don't let fear or misinformation keep you from taking control. That $130 billion in interest paid last year? Let's make sure less of it comes from your pocket. Take action today. Make that call and empower yourself. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more money-saving tips, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. What's your biggest financial myth you want busted? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.